You stride into an Athenian symposium, a woman who commands the room while citizen wives are locked away at home. Your words sway philosophers, your beauty topples nobles, and your wealth rivals the richest men. In ancient Greece, you are a Hetaira, a courtesan whose life defies every rule. But is this dazzling world of power and luxury as perfect as it seems? What secrets lurk behind your gilded smile? Stick around to uncover a life wilder than you ever dreamed. In ancient Greece, women are stuck at home, forbidden from learning or chatting with men who aren't their husbands. You dodge that fate entirely. As a Hetaira, you're trained to dazzle with songs, dances, and sharp philosophical debates that leave nobles spellbound. You're no ordinary courtesan. You're an artist, a wit, and the only woman who can stroll into the men's world of power and ideas. Your life sparkles with freedom most women can't even dream of. But is it all glitz and glamour? Hold on, because this path isn't just roses and wine. Every step you take as a Hetaira comes with twists that'll make your jaw drop. Ready to see what this wild, dazzling life is really like? Your childhood in ancient Greece isn't exactly a fairy tale. You're not born to Athenian citizens, maybe the child of a foreigner, or even a freed slave. Life starts with a twist, setting you apart from the privileged kids around you. From a tender age, you're swept into a world of music and dance. Your mother, a Hetaira herself, teaches you to play the flute, strum the lute, and glide with grace. It's not just playtime, it's training for a dazzling future. At 12, you sneak into the Eleusinian Mysteries, a secretive religious festival off-limits to ordinary women. The rituals you witness are so wild, others can only whisper about them. It's your first taste of a life beyond the norm. Things aren't all sparkles, though. You grow up knowing you'll never be an Athenian citizen or marry one. That stings, but it fuels your drive to carve your own path. Independence becomes your shield early on. Unlike citizen girls coddled by family, you learn to stand tall with no one to lean on. It's tough, but it makes you fierce. Sometimes, kids mock your outsider roots, their taunts sharp as thorns. You brush it off, sensing you're being shaped for something extraordinary. They're stuck. You're not. You start reading Sappho's poetry, her words sparking dreams of witty future conversations. Each line you memorize is a step toward a bigger stage. You're already plotting your shine. While some friends face grim fates, sold into slavery, you're the lucky one. Your path is set for Hetaira training, a rare shot at a life most can't even imagine. Your teenage years hit like a whirlwind of serious training. Forget sewing or stirring pots. You're learning to out-talk philosophers, debate big ideas, and turn heads with your beauty. It's a crash course in becoming a star. You pick up Kotobos, a quirky game where you flick leftover wine at targets, and practice reciting poetry with a charm that captivates. These aren't just party tricks. They're your ticket to dazzling the elite. Every move you make is calculated to shine. Sometimes you shadow a famous Hetaira, soaking up her secrets. She teaches you how to walk with grace, talk with wit, and cast a spell with a glance. You're not just following, you're becoming a master in her image. You spend hours perfecting the orlos, a double flute that hushes entire rooms when you play. Each note you hit is a power move, proving you're more than just a pretty face. The music becomes your voice before you even speak. Makeup becomes your art form. White powder to glow, red stain for lips, and kohl to make your eyes pop. You're crafting a look that's unforgettable, a face that launches 1,000 invitations. It's work, but it's worth it. You're told your smile could bankrupt a man, and you practice it like a weapon. That grin isn't just charm, it's your superpower, opening doors and wallets alike. you learn to wield it with precision. But charm comes with strategy. You master the art of saying no without ruffling feathers. Turning down powerful men politely is a survival skill, and you nail it. One wrong move could cost you everything. By 18, you're poised to step into society's spotlight, heart racing with excitement and nerves. The world's waiting, but so are its challenges. You're ready to dazzle, but can you handle what's next? At 19, you step into the spotlight at symposia, the wild, wine-soaked parties where Athens' elite eat, drink, and debate. These aren't just gatherings, they're your stage to shine. You're not some background performer, you're the main event. You don't just sing and dance, you crack jokes, spark deep thoughts, and sometimes leave men starry-eyed. Your charm is a magnet, pulling everyone from poets to politicians into your orbit. It's a rush, and you're hooked. You catch the eye of Pericles, the big-shot politician, and become his secret weapon, whispering ideas for his legendary speeches, just like Aspasia did. You're not just arm candy, you're shaping history. Talk about a power move. Money starts rolling in, and it's not pocket change. You're buying houses, hiring servants, and even funding public projects like temples or statues. You're living large, outshining many men who thought they ruled the game. Your fame spreads, but so does the shade. Citizen wives shoot you jealous glares, whispering behind their veils. You shrug it off. Their envy can't dim your glow, but it's a reminder to watch your back. You're invited to family parties, where you perform and chat with women who rarely see the outside world. It's a strange mix of admiration and tension, but you navigate it with your signature grace. You're a chameleon, fitting in everywhere. You hold a rare power, the right to say no to anyone, even the wealthiest noble flashing gold. That kind of freedom is unheard of, and you wield it like a queen. It's your shield in a world full of demands. Still, you know the future's not guaranteed. You learn to manage your cash like a pro, stashing it away for a rainy day. No one's got your back but you, and you're determined to stay on top. By your late 20s, you're the brightest star in Athens. You host your own symposia, and nobles practically beg for an invite to your exclusive parties. Your home buzzes with music, wine, and the city's most powerful minds. You pen books on dining etiquette, like Nathina, laying down the law on who's classy enough to join your table. Your rules aren't just suggestions, they're the gold standard. You're not just a guest anymore, you're the gatekeeper. You strut into public festivals, catch plays at the theatre, and even cheer at athletic games. You're living a life most women can't touch, soaking up every moment in the spotlight. Athens feels like your playground. Trouble looms, though. You could face lawsuits for pretending to be a citizen woman, as Neaira once did. The law's a thorn in your side, reminding you of your outsider status. You tread carefully, but you're too bold to back down. Philosophers like Plato seek your company, as Archianassa once did, drawn to your sharp mind and charm. You're not just a companion, you're a muse who sparks their deepest ideas. Your words carry weight beyond the banquet hall. You even sway politics, whispering strategies to leaders like Aspasia did with Pericles. Your influence ripples through Athens' power circles, proving you're more than a pretty face. You're a force shaping the city's future. Your wardrobe dazzles with glittering jewelry and flowing luxurious dresses, while a loyal crew of servants keeps your life running smoothly. You're draped in wealth, a walking testament to your success. Every accessory tells a story of triumph. As a special guest at sacred rites like the Eleusinian Mysteries, you witness rituals that leave others in awe. These moments of divine connection elevate you, blending your glamour with a touch of the mystical. You're untouchable. You're the heart of every party, making men laugh, think and swoon, but you never let the wine cloud your head. Staying sharp is your secret weapon in a world where one slip could cost you everything. You're a master of balance, thriving in the chaos. As you hit your late 30s, the spotlight dims a bit, but you're unfazed. You take young Hetairai under your wing, passing on your tricks of charm and wit, or run your own business like a seasoned boss. Your experience is now your power, and you wield it with confidence. You might play matchmaker, pairing up young women with wealthy patrons, or settle into a quiet life cushioned by your savings. Either way, you're calling the shots, living on your terms. Your hustle has built a life most can only envy. Age doesn't steal your allure, just like Archeanassa, who captivated Plato well into her later years. Your smile and sharp mind still turn heads, proving you've got plenty of spark left. You're a legend, and you know it. You start scribbling memoirs or poetry, pouring your wildlife onto papyrus for future generations. Each word carves your name into history, ensuring your story outlives you. It's your chance to set the record straight. You might bankroll art, like Phryne, who inspired Aphrodite's statues with her beauty. Your wealth funds sculptures or paintings, leaving a mark on Athens' cultural scene. You're not just living, you're shaping the world's beauty. Symposia still call your name, but now you're the one steering the show. You guide conversations and set the vibe, no longer just a performer but a master of the scene. The room hangs on your every word. Looking back, you feel a mix of pride and bittersweet pangs. You've lived boldly, defied the rules, but some dreams slipped through your fingers. Your heart swells with the life you've built, even as you ponder what might have been. If luck's on your side, your later years glow with wealth and respect. But fortune can be cruel. Some Hetairai end up penniless, scraping by in brothels. Either way, your name echoes in Athens' streets, a testament to your fire. Your tales live on, woven into art and whispered in histories, inspiring poets and sculptors long after you're gone. You become a myth, a spark for dreamers. Your life, wild and vivid, fuels creativity for centuries. Loneliness might creep in, with no family or citizen rights to anchor you. The world you dazzled feels distant at times, and quiet moments sting. Still, you hold your head high, knowing you lived unbound. Pride burns bright in your chest. You've lived a life other women could only dream of. You broke every mold, danced through a world that tried to cage you. Your story is your victory, etched in time. Your legacy might stand tall, like Phryne's statue at Delphi, a stone tribute to your brilliance. Whether in marble or memory, you leave a mark no one can erase. You've lived as a Hetaira, and the world will never forget. Your mornings begin in a plush Athenian home, maybe a chic little villa. Servants pamper you with a bath in a marble tub, slathering your skin with fragrant oils. You wake up feeling like royalty, ready to own the day. You slip into vibrant long dresses, dripping with gold and silver jewelry, and sometimes a sheer cloak that catches every eye. At symposia, you might flash a bit of skin, just enough to keep the room buzzing. Your style screams power and allure. Breakfast is fit for a queen. Fresh bread, creamy cheese, tangy olives, and wine diluted with water. You savor every bite, lounging like you rule the world. It's not just food, it's a statement of your status. Afternoons are for honing your craft. You practice music, twirl through dances, or dive into Plato's philosophy and Homer's epic poems. Your mind and body stay sharp, ready to dazzle at a moment's notice. Evenings light up at symposia, where laughter, music, and clinking wine cups fill the air. You play kotabos, flicking wine like a pro, and spark debates about love that leave everyone hooked. You're the heartbeat of the party. You join festivals like the Eleusinian Mysteries, diving into secret rituals that feel otherworldly. These sacred moments connect you to the divine, wrapping your glamorous life in a veil of mystery. It's a thrill like no other. For fun, you catch plays at the theatre, sway to musicians' tunes, or trade big ideas with friends over wine. Philosophy isn't just for stuffy scholars. You make it lively, turning deep talks into pure entertainment. When it's crunch time, you prep for symposia with laser focus. You pick the perfect outfit, rehearse your stories, and plan every witty line. It's work, but you make it look effortless, like a star before the curtain rises. In rare, quiet moments, you scribble poetry, sketch, or tend to your garden's blooms. These slices of calm let your soul breathe, a soft contrast to your whirlwind life. You find beauty in the small things. Sleep comes late, well past midnight, after parties stretch into the wee hours. You collapse into bed, head spinning with the night's triumphs. Tomorrow's another day to shine, and you're already dreaming of it. You live by strict dining rules, like those Nathina laid out in her famous guide. No getting sloppy drunk, no messy eating, and always radiating grace. Every meal is a performance, and you're the star keeping the table classy. Your outfits are pure perfection, flowing dresses, elegant cloaks, and jewelry that sparkles like the stars. Sometimes you rock a daring half-sheer look, just bold enough to turn heads. You dress to command the room, every detail flawless. Your behavior blends humor, charm, and brain power. You crack jokes that have the whole room roaring or spark debates that keep minds racing. You're not just there, you're the vibe, making every moment electric. Saying no to powerful men is an art, and you've mastered it. You turn down advances with such finesse that they barely notice the sting. It's a tightrope walk, but you glide across it like a pro. You guard your client's secrets like a seasoned diplomat. Their whispers stay locked in your vault, building trust that keeps you untouchable. Loyalty is your currency, and you spend it wisely. Your beauty might inspire masterpieces, like Phryne, who posed for the stunning Aphrodite of Knidos statue. Sculptors chase your likeness, turning your charm into art that awes the world. You're not just seen, you're immortalized. You could pen speeches for politicians, as Aspasia might have done for Pericles, shaping words that sway Athens. Your mind crafts rhetoric that echoes through history. You're a hidden force behind the city's greatest voices. You might even bend the course of empires, like Thais, who urged Alexander the Great to torch Persepolis. Your influence isn't just talk, it reshapes the world in ways most can't fathom. You're a history maker in silk. Poets like Plato, inspired by Archianassa, weave your essence into their verses. Your wit and allure fuel their art, making you a muse for words that outlive empires. Every smile you flash sparks a stanza. You fund art that defines an era, like Phryne's statue at Delphi, a gleaming tribute to beauty. Your wealth pours into sculptures and temples, leaving Athens richer in spirit. You don't just live, you sculpt the city's soul. Some Hetairai rake in so much wealth they snap up houses and servants, a feat unthinkable for ordinary women. You're not just living, you're building an empire. Your bankroll laughs in the face of tradition. Phryne once dodged a blasphemy charge by bearing it all in court, leaving the jury too stunned to convict. Her boldness turned a trial into a spectacle. You learn quickly that charm can rewrite the rules. Aspasia didn't just flirt with Pericles. she advised him, possibly penning his iconic speeches. You're not just a companion, you're a political powerhouse behind the scenes. Your words could steer a city's fate. Thais sweet-talked Alexander the Great into burning Persepolis, flipping history with a single whisper. Your influence can torch empires, proving you're no bystander. You're a spark that changes the world. You hold the power to turn down anyone, even the richest noble flashing gold. That kind of freedom is a rare jewel in Athens, and you wear it proudly. No one owns you, and that's your strength. Some Hetairai, like Phryne, wrote bold books on the art of love, shocking and schooling their peers. You could pen secrets that make men blush and women whisper. Your mind is as daring as your life. Neaera faced a lawsuit for daring to marry an Athenian citizen, a forbidden move that shook the city. You navigate a world where one wrong step could land you in court. Every choice is a gamble. Unlike other women, you strut into symposia, mingling with men as equals. That privilege sets you apart, a lone star in a man's world. You revel in breaking barriers with every step. You might outshine your clients, your wealth surpassing theirs in a delicious twist. While they flaunt their status, your coffers quietly grow. You're not just playing the game, you're winning it. Legends like Laius became so famous they were stoned for stealing too many hearts. Your fame could make you a myth or a target. Either way, your name burns bright in Athens' wild tales. Your day starts with a luxurious bath in a marble tub, warm water and fragrant oils soothing your skin as servants massage you. It's not just hygiene, it's a ritual that crowns you daily. You emerge glowing, ready to conquer. Dinner is a feast of olives, cheese, salted fish, roasted meat, and sweet wine that dances on your tongue. You dine like a goddess, each bite a celebration of your success. Your table is a throne. You adorn yourself with gold necklaces, silver bracelets, and anklets that shimmer with every step. Your jewelry isn't just decoration, it's a statement of power. You sparkle, and the world notices. Your wardrobe boasts vibrant long dresses, sheer cloaks, and soft leather sandals that hug your feet. Every outfit is a masterpiece, crafted to make you unforgettable. You dress to rule the room. For fun, you play kotabos, flicking wine with precision, or sway to melodies from hired musicians. Entertainment isn't just leisure, it's your stage to shine. You turn every game into art. In quiet moments, you read books, scribble poetry, or dive into philosophical debates with friends. Your mind stays sharp, feeding your soul with ideas. These hours are your sanctuary, rich with thought. When duty calls, you prep for symposia, perfecting performances and polishing your charm. Every dance step, every line, is rehearsed to dazzle. You're a whirlwind of preparation, but you make it look easy. You chat with clients, from starry-eyed philosophers to cunning politicians, weaving wit into every word. Your conversations spark ideas and alliances. You're not just talking, you're shaping the night. You keep fit with dance and a balanced diet, your body as disciplined as your mind. Health isn't just vanity, it's your edge in a demanding world. You move with the grace of a panther. Rest comes in your garden, where birdsong soothes your soul as you unwind. These moments of peace recharge you for the chaos of your dazzling life. You breathe deeply, savoring the calm. You could get slapped with a lawsuit for pretending to be a citizen woman, like Neaera once was. It's absurd, but the laws got it out for you, ready to pounce if you step too close to their precious norms. You laugh it off, but stay sharp. At symposia, you watch big-shot nobles get so drunk they flop onto the floor, snoring in their wine stains. Meanwhile, you've got to keep your poise, smiling like a queen. It's a circus, and you're the only one not clowning. You slip into secret religious festivals, witnessing rituals so wild you're sworn to silence. These mysterious rites leave you buzzing with awe, but you can't spill a word. It's like holding a divine secret in your pocket. You might charm a philosopher as his girlfriend, but wife? Never. You're close enough to dazzle their minds, yet always just out of reach of their world. It's a strange dance, but you lead with flair. Playing kotabos, you flick wine better than the men, winning with a smirk. They grumble, egos bruised, but you just laugh, savoring the victory. Beating them at their own game is your kind of fun. Citizen wives shoot you envious glares, whispering about your scandalous ways. Yet, they still invite you to their parties, dying for a taste of your sparkle. You play along, thriving in their love-hate drama. You master the art of fake drunkenness, to keep clients grinning, stumbling just enough to entertain. It's all an act, and you're the star performer, keeping the mood light without losing your edge. Sometimes, a symposium host asks you to perform nude, and you do it with bold confidence. You own the moment, turning shock into admiration. Your fearlessness makes the room yours, every time. You once inspired a philosopher, like Plato with Archianassa, to scribble poetry in your honor. His verses capture your magic, proof your charm can move even the deepest minds. You're a muse, etched in ink. Your life is a dazzling whirlwind the world envies, but no one truly gets it. You're a riddle wrapped in silk, living boldly in a world that can't quite keep up. Your story is yours alone, and it's epic. Your journey as a Hetaira is a vibrant, untamed tapestry of glamour and grit. You've danced through a man's world, wielding wit, beauty, and brains to break every rule. If you could choose, would you live this wild, free life again? Or would you trade it for the quiet safety of a citizen wife's cage? Your story leaves us wondering, marveling at a life that burned brighter than the Athenian sun. Your life as a Hetaira weaves a vibrant tapestry of luxury, freedom, and relentless challenges. You stand alone in ancient Greek society, the only woman who can truly claim, "I am my own person." Your journey defies every boundary, blending dazzling highs with shadowed struggles. You've lived with a boldness that citizen wives could only dream of, wielding wit and charm to carve your name into history. Yet, your path came with a price, trading security and belonging for a life unbound. Every choice you made painted a legacy that echoes through time. This wild, radiant existence shines as a testament to your strength. You danced through a world that tried to cage you, leaving behind stories that inspire awe. Your life as a Hetaira proves that even in a rigid society, one woman's fire can light up the ages.